So I'm making a slingshot here out of a piece of plywood, and plywood has the grains going opposite directions, so it's going to be strong and it's not going to snap. And right here, to get this curve just about perfect, the bottom of a pop can, I was measuring it and it's about 2 inches. So if I put that right here, then I traced around that, and then I have the correct curve there. And then this is a 3/4 inch width here, and to get that thickness, what I did was I just measured out 3/4 of an inch and then drew a line there, moved it a little bit, drew a line, drew a line, drew a line, and then I just connected them all and then connected that to the handle. And then what I'm gonna do is just cut this out on the bandsaw. So now I'll just do the best I can cutting out around here with this brand new bandsaw blade. It's really sharp. Actually, I'll drill that hole first. So I'll go ahead and grab the 2-inch Forstner, and these things really work well. So I have a center point marked right there, and how I did that was I took a piece of wood, I lowered the Forstner a little bit till it's about right there, just eyeballing it, and then I can turn it and see if it's following that line good enough, and it looks like it is. It doesn't have to be like perfect or anything. That's good enough, just eyeball it. So I actually only have the Forstner tightened by hand. I forgot to tighten it down with the chuck. It's kind of an important step you don't want to miss. Alright, there we go. I got the cut all the way through the wood. And that looks nice. Now we can go ahead and trace the outline with the bandsaw. Alright, so now we have kind of the rough outline cut out with the bandsaw. So it's already starting to feel pretty nice. It feels good in the hand. Now we'll take off some of these corners here just to kind of preserve our sandpaper on the disc sander. Go ahead and clean this up on the disc sander. I milled these these wooden vise jaws out on this mill, so whenever I can snap these onto the vise, and now I won't score the wood when I clamp on. So these just snap in. That's like a press fit. That's why I like the mill. It gives a really, really good fit. And now I can put this in here. Oops. And I can clamp down on it without it leaving big scores in the wood, which isn't what I want. There we go. Now I'm gonna go ahead and use the file that I just used the lathe for to make this nice handle, and I have this piece of copper pipe on here just kind of as an accent. It looks really nice. So with this, I'm just gonna clean up some of the areas I couldn't get to with the disc sander. So now I'll just take a dowel rod and some sandpaper. I think this is 120, and I'm just gonna clean that up and get it nice and smooth. Now I'm gonna use this tool here to radius the edges here just to have a more comfortable grip. So now I'll go ahead and turn this piece around and work on the, actually turn it around this way and work on the handle. Alright, so this is starting to look pretty good. I can just get the feel of what that's gonna feel like. So now I'm gonna go ahead and flip it around and clamp it right here. Instead of clamping it on the handle, if I clamp it this way, I realized I can get a lot of this part, and then I can flip it over, grab it by the handle, and just get this section here. Alright, now you can go ahead and flip it around, and this is starting to look pretty nice. It's going to be a little bit more tricky to grab here, but I'll still be able to get a good grip on it. Now if we go ahead and take this out, I really am liking how this looks. This looks really nice, a little nicer than I thought it would look, and it has a good feel to it. So now it's time for the fun part, and that's just sanding this whole thing, getting all these burrs off, and trying to get the burn marks out. But I'm just gonna take this sandpaper and work it back and forth until this looks nicer. So now I'm just gonna put a little bit of lacquer on it. It does kind of feel weird almost putting lacquer on plywood, but you know, I put a lot of work into sanding this. I think it's worth it. I think it actually looks pretty nice for plywood. And now we'll go ahead and wipe on the third coat, and this really is looking nice. I didn't know plywood could, look this nice. It actually looks nice. Now in order to get the rubber band here to fit in here, I need to make 2 cuts just like this. And how I'm going to do that is with the coping saw here. I'm just going to go ahead and put it right there and start to make my cuts. So to get this into these slots here, you just need to stretch the rubber band a little bit. And then that should slide right in just like that. And then do the same thing right here. Alright, now we got it in over here. And let's do the same thing over on this side. Now we'll try this thing out with a coffee can. Just right over it. Right on. So next time I'm gonna try really pulling this back. I'm gonna pull this back a lot farther and really hard.
Boom! Whoa.
No, I'm just kidding. So I hope you guys found this video entertaining, and if you did, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.